Hi and welcome to my review of The Goodies, the complete BBC collection. Today we're up to Daylight Robbery on the Orient Express. The Goodies' new venture, Goodies Adventure Holidays, takes on the task of giving the Detectives Club the most exciting day out of their lives. But the train is hijacked by some imposter goodies who want to compete in the Cannes Festival of Laboring. Some highlights of this episode for me included the very fun photo montage of Bill at the beginning in all sorts of costumes and situations. I really enjoyed Saucy Tim on the telephone. This episode is a great send-up of the popularity of TV detective shows at its time, and just how many detectives there were in popular culture. But of course the irony now is that detective shows are even more popular and there are just tons more popular detectives on TV today. I really enjoyed seeing Graeme as the tour guide, and one surprising moment in this episode was Graeme's lust for Tim in drag. There is a lot of slapping between Tim and Graeme in this episode. We're more accustomed to seeing Tim and Bill fighting, so this was quite unusual. I also loved Tim's quick change parade of outfits of all different nations. And the 4 Hercule Poirots, or Hercules Poirot, are fantastic. Another surprisingly naughty bit in this is the goat joke. And I really loved seeing Bill working overtime to provide all the passing scenery for the train that's actually stationary. I also really enjoyed seeing Graeme playing his banjo and Bill playing his saxophone again. Now, here's perhaps the most trivial observation about the show that I will ever make, but it did catch my eye. Graeme's hair is suddenly looking super shiny and much nicer than before. Sometimes it's looked a little bit frizzy in the past, but have a look at it now. It looks amazing. Maybe new product or new hairstylist, I don't know. Now, I read that one of the guest artists in this episode was Fred Tomlinson of the Fred Tomlinson Singers, who is apparently playing one of the Hercule Poirots. We last saw him as the piano player in Bunfight at the OK Tea Rooms. Now, this episode is one of those ones that I never really loved as a kid, and I think it's perhaps because I find the Goodies doubles wearing the masks, the mime masks, kind of creepy, in the same way as I found the baddies in the baddies kind of creepy. But I think it was also because I was too young to really get the references to all the different TV detectives. But watching it today, I kind of still feel like there's just something missing from this episode. It is entertaining, but similarly to High Pressure, the story starts off well in the first half, and then in the second half it all just kind of falls apart. It becomes very chaotic. And I did notice that even the audience reaction during the recording of the episode does sound a bit more subdued than normal. I still feel like something has shifted a bit in season 6. The tone is just a little bit different. It's somehow just a little bit off from what it was in the previous seasons. It's almost like a kind of lack of focus to the stories in some of these episodes. It's kind of hard to put into words, but I feel like they really reached a peak in season 5 and they seem to be sort of drifting away from it. Maybe it's just really hard to remain at that kind of peak level of storytelling and performing that they reached in season 5. Maybe they're just a bit tired. I'm not really sure. Let's see how the rest of season 6 plays out. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me next time for an episode that I remember very fondly, Black and White Beauty. We'll see you then. Bye.